Okay, what's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video. I don't think y'all need to be all up in my pores, do y'all? I had to switch it up because that damn new lipstick is just not popping enough for you, girl. I need some more colors, especially purple. That's my favorite. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm back with another Divine Feminine Healing. Some of this stuff is fact. Some of this stuff is really just my opinion on what it takes in order to heal within yourself and in turn heal your connection with your divine counterpart. So I ended my last video by saying if you have deep-seated childhood issues, and a lot of us do, a lot of divine individuals or divine beings have had troubled childhood and troubled adolescent years in their lives for the sole purpose, and even adulthood, for the sole purpose of molding us into who we are today. A lot of us couldn't carry out these acts of being so relatable and being able to teach people and being able to guide people if we didn't experience it ourselves. Experience itself is the best teacher. You could study all kind of concepts and things that go on in the world, but who is more experienced? Somebody that learns about a book or somebody that learns by the actual experience itself? And I definitely feel like people that can speak from experience, I trust their advice more than I do, book taught individuals, because it's like you can only say that you know this to a certain extent, not fully, because you wasn't fully immersed in the experience yourself. But at the end of the day, like I said, childhood wounds, I feel, is a significant problem when it comes down to carrying out healthy relationships, period. And I'm not even speaking of ones that's divine, but yes, I am actually speaking of ones that's divine. But even outside of divine relationships or divine unions, healing childhood wounds and getting back in touch with that inner child is very important to be able to carry out a happy, healthy, drama-free, trauma-free relationship. A lot of those traumas that we experience, they need to be cleared out and forgiven. Some people just had childhood problems, period. Some people have more problems as it pertains to their matriarch portion of their lineage, and then some have more problems is mommy and daddy issues. So some people may have problems with both their parents, and some people have problems more with their mother and some with their father. And healing these type of connections are very, very important when it comes down to actually healing a connection with your divine counterpart. Being that, like I said, with us healing individually, we inadvertently heal each other. So most of the time, the storyline of your partner's life is much like your own. So with you inadvertently healing those issues within yourself, or with you directly healing those issues within yourself, you inadvertently heal it within your masculine as well. So forgive your mothers. A lot of us are in a bad position with our mother. I haven't spoken to my mother in over 6 months, and it's okay, because that's literally by choice. I feel like our relationship is too toxic for me to be able to maintain, and I've been doing that for years to no avail. So finally, Spirit specifically told me that her purposes is expired in my life, and to pull back and allow her to transform and build up her worth and her capability and her desire to be in my life. But until then, I must fall back, just like I have to fall back on my divine feminine, because it's not only my job to heal my relationship with my mother. She has her part too. But at the same time, sometimes you have to forgive when somebody isn't even sorry. So send out your apology to the ethers, or you can kind of make your apology. You can kind of make your apology in prayer or meditation, and direct it towards, whatever parents you may have had, or still do have lingering trauma issues with. And like I said, no one's asking you to forget per se, but forgiving can be very healing for yourself. being able to close that chapter up is allowing you to be able to step into a new chapter without the emotional baggage attached. So that's definitely something that I suggest not just divine feminine do, but divine masculine, or just the world at large even works on, because it affects us greatly. Even if you are a parent, if you kind of seen some generational karma rubbing off on your kids, as far as maybe you and your kids having a strained relationship, heal that with your own offspring as well. Lineage, matriarch, patriarch is very important to have all of these certain type of generational curses or generational karma and generational issues healed on an ancestral level, because that's a big part of that within divine feminine that's supposed to be operating out of unconditional love. That means being able to love, have compassion and understanding for those, even people that may not have necessarily treated you the most fair that they were capable of treating you. So I feel like that's a very, very, very important part about healing yourself first, in order to heal your divine masculine and in order to come back into union with them. So, what else after that? What did I say? Man, I got a notebook full of stuff. This might not even have been a right notebook. Oh my God. But at the end of the day, yeah. Next, I was moving on to actual sexual healing. And I know YouTube gonna give me a yellow dollar sign for this, but you know what? The people want to hear it, so I'm going to give it to the people, okay? But at the end of the day, as I spoke on in part 1 of Healing Divine Feminine Energy, Divine Feminine is the light, especially if we step fully into our power. Like, we exude light, we encompass light, we are light. Like, you will see light beaming from our eyes, you will see the sun wanting to crown our heads, because we are light. I just don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, people that be trying to make it seem like women aren't a prize, they, I don't want to talk low vibrationally, so I'm gonna just leave it at, I don't understand why you wouldn't think that a woman is a gift. How can we not be? We grow an entire life. We turn a puddle of liquid into a living, breathing human being that harbors bone, blood, and flesh. That's a huge deal. We can produce food out of our own bodies. We can nurture somebody from our breasts. Like, what is not a gift about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and even saying that, that's another point to what I was making about how important it is to heal the relationships with your mother. Like I said, relationships are a two-way street. Even if your relationship with your mother is unreconcilable, you should at least be putting y'all in a position where y'all can be amicable, or where y'all can close that chapter without, like I said, negative baggage or lingering trauma. So yeah, speak your piece, say your apologies, offer forgiveness, and move forward, because I do really feel like that is walking in divine feminine light, is forgiveness and compassion, understanding, and unconditional love. So when I was speaking on the actual intimate relationship between divine feminine and divine masculine energies, the intimacy between the divine male and the divine female is very healing. And most of the time, that is the part of healing the connection that is last, but certainly not least. At that time is when most of whatever else needs to come up from both parties, which I'm going to really say divine masculine, because really it's intercourse with us that heals divine masculines. Whatever existing or lasting traumas after their healing process. And understand that they have to be ready to be intimate with us, because at the end of the day, the whole depth and intensity of the situation is very scary and intimidating to the divine masculine, because just know that divine masculine or masculine energies, period, don't understand love on the level that divine feminine or just feminine energies do. So with that being said, just imagine the fact that we are light, that we encompass light, we exude light, and when we are making love with divine masculine, they are literally inside of the light. So with that, that's why a lot of people say that divine counterpart or divine union sex or twin flame sex is like the best sex that you can ever experience in your entire life, because it's very healing. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders, like years of trauma, years of emotional damage, mental damage, psychological damage, or however you want to phrase it. It's like lifted off of both divine counterparts' shoulders. So, it's not just a sexual experience, it's a very spiritual and emotional connected experience. So that, I would say, is like the last and final step is, getting together and actually being able to experience each other on a physical level. This would be exactly why I'm saving myself for this moment, because even though I haven't experienced intercourse with divine masculine before, my intuition is all over the place telling me that it's going to be like nothing else. So I'm like, you know what, why even indulge in anything half-assed if I know that what I'm going to experience is going to be earth-shattering, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. Something else that I would suggest, and this is just a suggestion because I already spoke on honing in on your gifts, really figuring out what it is that you're trying to do on your journey, or whatever light work field that you actually want to be in. Another great thing to try to heal is your finances. So if you're dealing with bad credit, if you're dealing with debt, if you're dealing with financial things that could stagnate your union or stagnate you guys coming together or actually being able to love freely, because when you think about it, what's the biggest problem in relationships is financial. So if both parties' financial situation is not together, one essentially is going to feel as though they have to carry the weight of both, or both are just going to be feeling like they chickens with their head cut off running around because they don't feel like they're able to concentrate fully on the love, because both people are trying to still concentrate on building their finances. So while both of you are not ready to come into union, why not work on that then? Why wait till y'all get together and be like, oh, we ready, I'm ready, when is he coming, when is she coming? And then when they get there, both of you guys are trying to work out financial issues, which got y'all arguing, stressed out, bills not being paid, and all of that shit. Save up half a down payment on a house. That's how you manifest, acting as if you are already in a situation. To me, anyway, just like speaking things into existence, live things into existence. Better your credit, save up $10,000. That way, hopefully your divine masculine really mirrors you, so that he comes to you with $10,000, and together y'all got $20,000 to put down on the fucking house whenever y'all ready to move in together. You know what I'm saying? Like, your credit is good whenever y'all ready to make a move. Both of you guys have a passport whenever y'all ready to travel outside of the country. Because going to Miami and shit, that's played to me. Like, I want to go grace the presence of different cultures and countries. That's what I call traveling. Not, like I said, going to New York or Miami or some shit like that. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm above that. I would appreciate a trip anywhere. But honestly, what I consider a true vacation, what I consider jet setting, is out the country, not in the country, boo-boo. So, yes, just attaining and making sure that both of you guys are established on a financial level, on a physical level, on a metaphysical and spiritual level, everything. Like, make sure you have your things aligned. That way when y'all get together, it's no working out kinks. Y'all just get together and flow like the river, moving forward, and it's no like, okay, now we still gotta wait. Now we both ready on an emotional level, but we still gotta wait because neither one of us got our money together. Does that make sense? If you being so impatient, Be impatient because you already got everything you need done and accomplished. And if you don't, then work on those things diligently and keep a positive and optimistic thought. Don't think on a pessimistic level like, you know what, I'm gonna just give up on it. Divine masculine don't want me. You know, he probably gonna stay with that karmic, or, you know, he's probably never going to be ready to settle down and be one person, or, you know, he probably never going to want to heal this, because thoughts become things. Thoughts manifest first, then words, and words are spells that we cast on ourselves every time we say the wrong thing. So I just feel like these are the last 3 key essential things that you should be trying to heal, instead of trying to rush something into union that in reality you're not really ready for it. I mean, and if you can honestly say that you're ready, then you need to get your energy in line, because you will understand, if you were truly aligned, you will understand that time is not linear. Time is linear. Spirit doesn't understand time. All they understand is seeing that things are in alignment. So if you don't align yourself, then it's looking like it ain't time to spirit. If you are fully aligned, and it's looking like it's time for spirit, because spirit don't have no watch on like, oh, it's time for this divine union to come together. No, it's like, okay, I see they heal things with their lineage. They heal things with their mother and father. Oh, okay, I see that they traveled, they've had fun with their friends, they got their health together, they feeling confident about themselves, and so is this one over here. Okay, I see they both ready financially and mentally to purchase a home. So they on the same page, mirroring each other, just like I expect. Okay, then that's when the trumpets to blare, judgment to be called, and stamp, boom, there it go. It's time for your divine union to come into play. Until then, prepare yourself, enjoy life, love yourself, to the highest capacity. Love yourself the way you want divine masculine to love you, because that's what's going to draw that love in for you. Seeing us shine to our highest capacity is what's going to draw masculine back in towards us. And, seeing him healed as well is going to have us more in love with, again, ourselves and each other equally. So with that being said, I hope part 2 really helped you guys out. We will be digging and diving deeper into this, because I know I've been getting downloads about this for a reason. It's definitely meant for me to convey these messages to you guys and not just keep them to myself. So I will be doing that as they come. So I love you guys so very much. To divinity and beyond, and I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.